A key player in this trial, of course, Savanah Nabors. She's Lewis's former assistant who accused him of sexual assault. Now, her accusation is what sparked this entire thing and ultimately led to Lewis's indictment and now his sentencing. Nabors was in the courtroom today as Lewis learned his fate. Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer spoke to her afterward. Carrie's back here in studio with me this afternoon. So what did Nabors have to say about this, Carrie?
You know, there was a noticeable change in her today, in her demeanor. She looked a little more relaxed than in previous days of the trial, especially after the sentence was handed down from the judge. We spoke with her family outside the courtroom, and she told us they are taking things one day at a time.
We are ready to move forward. Life goes on, and you don't have to live in it forever. It was one of the most difficult things I've ever done, and that's why I don't want victims to think that it's easy and that, you know, you're going to be rectified after all this. It'll never be right. What he did will never be right. I can't get back what he stole from me, but we sure can move forward.
Mr. Lewis is sentenced to that you be committed to State Department of Corrections for a period of 1 year.
I just want to say that no matter what the time, it would have never been enough, you know, to right all of his wrongs. It's not about the time. It's about the fact that he'll never be able to be in a position of power to do this again. And I hope that other women will find the courage to come forward if anything like this has ever happened. You may not be the perfect victim. You may have done things wrong. People may have told you you should have been stronger, you should have been smarter, you should have been better, but you are strong enough, you're worthy, you know, you are believed.
Because he's not going to be able to do this again in a position of power, that I can move forward with my life.
Victory. Nabors says she was sexually assaulted by Lewis during a budget planning trip to Charlotte 2 years ago, while he said it was consensual. Nabors filed a civil suit, and last year Greenville County paid out $195,000 to settle it. Cody?
And Carrie, you were there for all of this. I mean, what was reaction from just the folks that were around that? I know Nabors was, as you can imagine, grateful for the sentence. What was the reaction, though, in that courthouse?
It was almost like a sigh of relief from different parties. Of course, the normal stress and anguish that some had, but for Nabors and her family, the people that were with her, it was almost as if they could smile once they left the courtroom. Back to you.